Welcome to the General's Gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Red Alert, version number 3. There are dojo cores.
There are dojo cores, many. There's a third one.
Wow.
Oh no, that was a wall that was being built. Not dojo core. Only really needing two. One for the building the engineer, one for denying the bears. Either way, today, in this game, on Battle Base Beta, playing as our Empire, we have Aurora.
His opponent will be Berat is poor.
I wonder if he's Aurora or if he's Alpha Aurora. Because if he's Alpha Aurora, then he's pretty overpowered in the 1.4 patch.
Maybe he was afraid he was going to be nerfed and therefore just went with Aurora. So.
Flak Troopers wants to throw the magnetic... Wow, he's cornered himself in here with his dojo core.
Rat roll.
Oh no,
Strats,
it doesn't. Well, he didn't swap to the mine. I think he's gonna put it. Oh my god, he's gonna put it here and try to get the tank busters to blow up the oil derrick. That'd be sick if he can get it.
That'd be a great play. Oh, bears are rolling over to the camp. Can you? I don't know if you can camp that close. You're gonna have to be watching it like 24/7. Right.
But I think it auto targets, so I don't think you have to manually micro the bear.
Yeah.
Conscripts take the garrison here.
Okay, so it's gonna be a bear camp.
Okay. It's a butterfly drone, burst drone.
Yeah, burst drone. Yeah.
So that's clever. He knows
Maybe
he
after
can't.
seeing the bear, yeah.
I mean, you just keep trying. Just rally up like 50 Imperial Warriors and just see if he eventually gets through the one bear.
Like, what wins though? The CD or the rip burst drone? Like the CD or the
I mean, eventually the stomach of this bear is gonna get full, right? It's just like, I can eat no more Imperial Warriors, please. You got the quick micro there. Got his blade out. Yeah. The burst drone delay is nice because it slows down the expansion because the movement speed is slowed. But it was really quick targeting with that sentry turret to take the burst drone out. So well played all around. Oh, Derek now falls.
Yes. Not the oil derrick that Aurora was hoping for.
Oops.
It's unfortunate. Oopsie daisies. Wow, your water wolf friend.
All you can really do there is just delay him with the zap, but it wouldn't be long until a sub is just built from the docks. So with the Imperial Guard and also Peacekeepers, clearing out these buildings can be really tedious just because the conscripts cost 100, the Imperial Warriors are 150. So you're losing out by clearing those garrisons, but you know, often you don't have the choice.
It's bad enough just doing not one worth thing, but constantly chaining not worths into a garrison is just fairly nasty. Not worth, not worth, not worth.
Yeah, especially if he had the critical mass where he'd be able to take out an Imperial Warrior. I think he needs one more conscript for it. Either way, it's fine.
Tengu's here, good at denying additional support to these forward garrisons, which is cool. I dig that. So they're gonna bail. I'm surprised they're bailing. Seems weird.
Well, they can't.
Oh no, it was bullfrogs coming in. There was a bullfrog and a hammer tank. Right, I assume that was more infantry rolling up. I'm like, why are the Mecha Tengus running away? It's like, they probably can't 1v1 a hammer tank.
I need your tank busters now.
Yeah, they're rolling out.
So it's a land expansion for the Soviet and a naval expansion for the Empire. Pretty standard though. Tengus definitely make naval expanding a lot harder as the Soviet. Can't use the hammer tanks. Can't use infantry. And there's a lot of them too. There's 7. So they can do a lot of damage here. I like how there's a sentry gun though. That'll definitely help. However, there isn't walls on this right side. So that's a bit of a vulnerability there. Wow, he just
gonna go
to
for the
it.
sentry. Wow, okay. Big commitment. Nice, that worked out nicely. And again, as you say, no walls. So.
Yeah, sure is
targeting.
Sure is no Tesla coil.
I guess that forces both of them into a la turtle shell mode. So maybe this is actually just calculated, like, and this will be enough.
Nice kiting.
Nice kiting, good retarget, but it's not gonna be enough. I'm pretty sure it's harvest balls. Play, instant lift off, great play.
That one's gonna survive though for sure.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the point of this wasn't really to necessarily take it out. It was just to force.
Yeah, well, loses one Tengu for his troubles. Terrific. And a cooler sub, fantastic.
Beautiful.
Now, does he just let this fall, or does he start churning out Yari mini subs? I like how he got the gun out for like 2 damage before it died. Good micro across the board.
Board garrisons is being cleaned up, which is nice to see. Good job, Imperial Warriors.
He just sells it off.
Sells it off, yeah, not worth apparently.
Yeah, send Yari subs 1 at a time wouldn't be that good. I mean, you can use the suicide ability, but just lets it fall. Perhaps going for the land expansion. Still has the Conyard here. So that was quite a surprising transition. He must have built a sea yard over here, because that's where he had the MCV, and then just sold it off. Because he knows that all he needs is that 1 Akula sub. He doesn't need to fully commit to a naval play. And now there's just no way he can get any naval expansions. And on the ground, there's hammer tanks.
Maybe why we don't see any additional expansion yet. It's going to be hard to deal with. MCV now moving forward.
Yeah, he rebuilt the sentry gun. I like that. Because it's going to...
Tango's also like that, apparently.
It's going to at least kill 1. Oh, it's the bloody dishonorable discharge that does the damage. When the Tengus blow up, they blow up around them. That's really OP. By the way, the sentry, I think it costs the same as the Tengu, so might as well. How does he oh, I actually had that expansion, but it's undefended.
Yeah, it's going to get nuked here. The commitment was back into army supply, not into additional ore collectors, but we didn't see that until too late.
Yeah, I think the plan was the Tengu aggression will keep him contained in his base, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
Still, losing refineries is much worse than just losing the harvesters.
Yeah. I think it was too much damage, so we saw a hard commitment into the hammers. I think that might even be game.
Well, he's gone for the tier 2. I guess you would technically call it tier... Well, whatever. Tier 2 has the tsunami tanks, has the chopper VXs if he wants to. Yeah. There's a couple of bullfrogs though. Oh wow, this is nice. Yeah, has chopper VXs too. Yeah. So they have pretty good building damage.
Damn. One of them goes down though. It's going to lose a lot of burst. This factory might actually survive because one of those fell. Worth throwing the Tengus away? They're trying to hide it.
No, he's going to survive. Loses 2 choppers. Oh, it fell. The crash damage got the war factory.
Big strats.
Calculated. That was pretty sick. And that fall damage is actually quite significant. It's really tiny in 0 hour. Reminds me of that Chinook game where they crashed down to blow up the last building. Yeah. Well, loses the war factory. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, really. He can just rebuild it. Give him what he lost. It's not a big deal. His garrisons being occupied is very good for scouting also.
I believe there are tsunami tanks now in the middle. So. Oh, tsunami tank.
That was pretty good. Yeah. Pretty good, dude.
They've been scouted now, so that's actually quite nice.
Oh, well, I can't get like the voice responses in the replay. That sucks. Tsunami!
Tsunami!
The tsunami rises! Come on, the MCV gives me a voiceover. Yeah. Oh, do I have the wrong player selected? Is that why?
Nice try, bro. Misses. Tango's still in the area for scouting. Yeah, it's a nice recovery. Especially having the mixed tank busters in after taking out the war factory. It's just like a little bit too much for the hammers to deal with. This could be a really nice catch, taking out 2 hammers for free.
Oh, look at it, this infantry. There's
really
a lot of bears here. Imperial Warriors are charging in. Good defense, but now they're crushed. Hammers also looking for the crush. Tank busters go in their foxholes, looking for the building now.
Oh,
really good micro. MCV, oh wow, good disruption there with the spy drone, but man, so much happening. The tank busters snipe the terror drone, so the terror drone can't snipe the MCV. And the jukes continue. The MCV is looking for more blood.
This fossil micro is freaking nuts.
Man, I'm rusty in this Red Alert 3 casting. That was nuts.
Dude, that was pretty good. You handled that engagement nicely.
On like a 3-second delay.
That's all you need though.
It's just like really, it's just input lag, you know?
Yeah, MCV sets up, but most of those tank busters survived and they are now inside of the garrison. There you go, like still 5 of them left alive. I think only 1 of them went down. Still 2 tsunamis as well. Another 3 tsunamis rolling in. This is going to be a big engagement. And no bears anymore.
Well, there's some stunned tank busters, but there's so many tsunamis blocking them. But Tsunami once again crushes the bears and denies the infantry damage. MCV could go down here. Mass terror drones. They get focused down. Man, it may have even been dishonorable discharge that blew them up. But that looked like a bit of a gambit with the terror drones. It didn't pay off. Point defense drones going to be giving even more health to these tsunamis.
Oh, that bear might actually get in range here for stuns.
Yeah, got a couple of kills.
It's 2 tank busters down.
This is where... Okay, nice. Gets 1 terror drone in. This is where flak troopers and Tesla troopers are nice. Flak troopers because they have the... Oh my god, is he out healing this because of his veteran?
Yeah.
Fully heroic.
Just?
No, it's a little slower.
No, it's a little slower. Okay, that's right then, I guess. Terror! Focus the terror, man! He's not watching! Second terror gets inside. I mean, the war factory's going to go down now. I'm pretty sure 1 more terror doesn't finish. No, it doesn't. That was close, though. Okay, so 2 tsunamis get taken out. I think that's okay.
Oh, he mistimed it.
Oh, no.
Terror drone gets into the Vet 2 one.
That's a big oopsie.
Man, that was some pretty veteran tanks.
Alright, so he needs to start throwing these tsunamis in and, like, take something out with them.
Uh-oh, took a fair bit of damage from the conscript.
Please.
Oh, shameful display.
Oh, shameful display.
Fully heroic now.
Good.
And there's a Tesla trooper as well.
Yeah. And the retargeting. Oh, this terror drone is wrecking face.
Nice. He took out, was it 4 tsunami tanks?
Yeah, 4 tsunami tanks, dude. That was nutty.
And now he's going
to allow... get the stun.
Yeah, so the Tesla trooper can take him out.
And that's nutty.
That game was looking pretty over.
Yeah, and there's no eco behind this.
Still has the sub in the water.
Yeah, the cooler's still denying.
Whoa, the refinery...
Is that double expansion?
The refinery core snuck past that Akula, sleeping on the job, having a kebab, despite being in a submarine. Feels bad. Wow, man. And the Tango harassment continues as well.
Yeah,
so
it's good.
This has been a really nutty game. A lot of Tesla troopers. So Imperial Warriors can actually take them out with their blade attack, but there's several of them.
There are a lot of bears as well.
Yeah, so I think he's just gonna have to start spamming them. He could, if he only had naval control, he could go for the sea wings. They're like a flying unit that has the infantry damage, anti-infantry damage. And you rarely see them too, so it would have been a shame because... It is a shame because it would have been nice to see them. But I guess he does have some flak troopers and some bullfrog there anyway.
And trying to wall stall. One of the Tengus gets stunned up.
Wall stall. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah. It's kind of working. The Tesla troopers are slow AF, so this is...
The building... The barracks isn't deploying. Is he just looking for crushes with his dojo core?
I don't know. Maybe out of build space, he's trying to build it in a weird spot or something, but...
Oh, uses the drones on his core, if not everything else. Tengu's trading pretty decently here, and now the bears are marching in.
Well, discharge gets
yeah, there's 2 dojo cores. He can't crush the Tesla troopers, though. So, they didn't really work, because the bears just got focused down by the Tengus anyway. Yeah, okay, they didn't really work. Still, taking out the prospectors. There's... Well, no, he pulled one of them to the 3rd expansion, so the game is still pretty close. Uses the stun there, doesn't quite get it on the there it is. Didn't quite have it on the rally point. Has to use the Ore Collector's secondary weapon, takes out the fully heroic Tesla trooper,
really
but doesn't save the War Factory. Magnetic Mines are doing so much damage, and Build Warrior not using his Banzai charge.
Draw there, please.
There we go, doesn't matter.
Okay, gets mad anyway and hits some veterans.
MCV got tagged by a terror drone, and there's no production, so we can't save it. No War Factory, no Naval Yard. So that's going to be the GG there.
Yeah. Wow. It's pretty shocking that's going to come down to a terror drone. Is he going to just push the MCV across the map?
His MCV was down. He almost got the barracks with that Chopper VX, but the barracks survives. So now he has to try and hunt this down. He has a 1 Tengu. Now, does he have the MCV with his...
I don't think so. I haven't seen it.
How's it repairing then? Does it must auto repair? Oh, yeah, well, engineer got it there. So nice little engineer play. He's only production. Trying to use the MCV for crushes, but he has a long march ahead of him.
Yeah. The infantry jumped inside of garrisons.
He has so much money, so he's gonna have to spam collectors just for the weapon. Yeah, that's it. It's gonna be harvesters versus flak troopers. Or could build Tesla troopers too if he wants to. Man, that chopper VX almost ended
Something's
the
still in
game.
the air. Is that a
Tengu.
This is a Tengu, right? Okay.
Oh, looking for this.
Oh, please get
No,
down!
there it is. Down goes the
That's so
prospector.
close.
So there's no refinery here. So there's one prospector. Takes out the
Wow, and
bullfrog.
bullfrog as well. That's
gives him
insane.
gives him a
Go
lot
back
more
in the air
mobility
now.
now. Still has to be careful of the flak troopers, of course. But that one conscript, can he 1v1 the wounded Tengu? No, he can't. So I think they're gonna win out. Ore collectors. Somehow this ore collector's fully heroic. That was the one that took out the fully heroic Tesla trooper. Yeah, there's that one terror drone. That must be the one that took. Yeah, they took out the MCV.
Yeah.
So maybe he actually should have just used the MCV. Well, should have kept the MCV around.
And killed it so the terror drone goes down.
Yeah,
So,
still, it would have been kind of hard to kill it with entirely ore collectors. But let's see how they go. Actually, a lot of damage.
Whoa!
That's nuts.
plus
Wow.
nerf.
Yeah, please nerf.
New strats. You start off the game with 4 refineries and then you just spam ore collectors
Yeah.
at people. So
They're not cheap though.
rip. The Aquila's in a better position
Wow,
now.
ore collector running away like a little bitch.
Get him. Well,
Survives. I mean, it's pretty close. Yeah, that's really good
that's
damage.
an easy 1v1.
1,400.
Even to buildings. Look at that. It's nutty.
Yeah, they must have a fair bit of health too.
Look at the kiting. Look at the mechanics.
He has the Imperial Warrior, which
Yeah.
I guess can hunt down the terror drone.
Yeah.
Almost gets
And,
like
and deny garrisons if he needs to as well, I guess. But there's no garrisons that are really in key locations.
yeah, the terror drone.
Yeah, look at it. Yeah, it's just getting kited, man.
So much veterancy on all these units. It's good that the harvesters weren't too.
Oh, nice retarget.
It's good that the harvesters weren't too close. Else they could have been like all disabled by a simultaneous Tesla trooper.
So that's it, yeah? No more production?
That's it.
Like,
So much veterancy on all these harvesters, man.
unless he puts legs on the Aquila or something, I don't know. Like,
He may lose the harvesters if they blow up the super reactor, but there's no more production at all. All he has is units inside of these buildings, but he's defending his harvesters with the harvesters. Hey, how does he repair it? Maybe you only actually need... You mustn't need the command center for the repairs. Which seems weird, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know why Soviet hasn't left yet.
there we go. GG.
Wow, actually took out a couple of harvesters with the super reactor. So there you go, folks. Don't underestimate the harvester. That was a pretty good game. I
That
like
was
that.
cool. I enjoyed that. It was almost like it was set up. I was like, Aurora went for 2 refineries when he knew he was going to get pushed by this like massive army. Barely defended against that because he went double refinery and didn't set up the barracks. Like they had those barracks scores like ready to go, just didn't set up. That was great. I enjoyed that.
Yeah,
Thank you for joining
definitely
us, guys. That was cool.
some good micro there. I mean, I love that engagement where we saw the burrowing of the tank busters and then they popped up, sniped down the terror
Yeah.
drone and went back
Yeah.
down again. That was really
That was
good
sick.
because that would have taken out so many of the tsunami tanks if the terror drone was able to stick around and stun those tsunamis. So that'll be it for now. Thank you for watching and we will see you next time.